Hello everyone. My name is Highwada. You are on youtube.com/ a whole bunch of random letters and numbers. And today I have just the most exciting game of Age of Empires 4 for you. Today spawning on the north side of
Danube
is MarinelorD as the Delhi Sultanate. And on the other side of the map, spawning on the south, we have Hera playing the Rus. This is game number 5 of the EGC Winter Championships $20,000 tournament. Game 5 means that we must be at a certain point in the scoreboard. I'll give you a second before I spoil it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We are 2-2 in the game thus far. We have a 2 scout opening coming up from Hera on the Rus, and on the other side of the map we have, I believe we have 2 scouts. Is there a second scout coming out? Yeah, second scout's out killing the deer, try to prevent the Rus player from getting the hunt and the gold from it. And Delhi, a lot of times you'll find a lot of Delhi players open with 2 scouts. I know B of the 3D clan really enjoys opening with 2 scouts, and I think I've seen a lot of players do it as well. So it should be a good match for us. Starting off right away, we do happen to have a dock going up for our Delhi player, MarinelorD. Opting to go for that dock right away, heavy onto the wood. We got 6 vills on wood, and just 1 under the TC, continuing so we can make some more villies. With that being said, however, we got our first fishing ship coming out at the moment, and Hera not opting to go to the water just yet, getting the hunt across the map first and foremost. Going heavy on the wood, but actually keeping 5 vills on food for the time being, so maybe he's delaying a later push. I'm not entirely sure what he's looking at doing there. Does he have 3 scouts now? He has 4 scouts. So it's a 4 scout opening from Hera. Looks like we maybe have, well, we have 9 vills, so we made a couple of vills in between the scouts. So interesting way of playing it. I know earlier in the series we had MarinelorD open with literally 3 queued scouts right away. And that was on Mongolian Heights, and that was a really interesting match. I'll put a card on the screen now if you want to go watch that one. But either way, right at the start of the game, Hera saying, "Hey man, don't come over to my water. I'm gonna wall this up so you can't get in." So Hera likely looking to drop a dock after this wall does in fact go up, and in the meantime doing some great job of scouting. Hasn't taken a look at his opponent's base just yet, but it is the Delhi, so there's not too much they can really do in the Dark Age. We're into some encounters with some wolves, getting some information. We already are just shy of the gold for the next age up, so once this wolf goes down, or this wolf, this one's probably going to go first. Once this guy goes down, we shall see Hera ready to age up almost, just not with the food. Villager getting a little harassment on them by the Delhi scout from MarinelorD. MarinelorD now on 3 scouts? No, sent out a fishing ship to try to get some aggression going on the map, but has now seen the wall, so knows he can't go over here and do anything with it anyways. So, dock gonna go up now for Hera. Gonna get that up on the map here and build some Lodgia fishing ships, my favorite fishing ship in the game. They are so versatile. He can kind of do a cool timing push for in the second age. He can break down his walls, start sending them around the river, and get them ready to turn into Lodgia attack ships to harass the fishing ships of the Delhi, which are a lot weaker. Speaking of weak, though, let's look at whose income is weaker at the moment. Looks like Hera's ahead in food and gold, with MarinelorD a little bit ahead in wood, but that food economy is going to be bumping for him a little bit harder in just a moment here as more fishing ships do come out, and more villagers are pulled off of food from Hera. Mind you, actually had 1 more since we last checked on the base. So I digress. We're going to wait for some ships to come out here and hopefully get a good competitive game out of these 2 players. It is game 5. There's a lot of money on the line for these 2. I'm really excited to see who's going to take home the cash prize. And I mean, everyone gets paid in the top, top 4. I think it is top 4 payout. Maybe it's a top 8 payout. Regardless, people are getting paid. There's money on the line. This is esports at its finest. MarinelorD doing some scouting with his 1 little scout over yonder. Going to go up and try to see if there's any, deer to hunt over yonder. Find any wolves that could be taken, so on and so forth. And his boom onto that water economy. Hera, on the other hand, now has had 1 Lodgia fishing ship out, and a little bit of an engagement going on here with another wolf, so that's even more gold in Hera's pocket. He's going to be ready and ripe to age up in just a couple minutes here, especially when he's got 8 vills on food, popping out some more fishing ships. He's in a very good position here. Take a look at the entire map, however. Let's look at the bases of these players. We haven't really talked about it too much here. MarinelorD with a very far away gold, but nice and tucked in the back, so it's actually wallable quite a bit. And a very tucked away stone as well. Very forward berries, and the tree line is just close enough to the TC to be defensible. Other side of the map here, Hera's wood line is very close as well. Gold a little bit closer than his opponents, which is nice. Can be a little bit more in range of the TC if it does get harassed. And our berries are pretty far off as well, and our stone's pretty far off too. So neither player having a truly huge advantage with their base layout. I would say that maybe even MarinelorD's back gold is an advantage for him, but he's not getting walls up early enough. And as such, these 3 scouts from Hera are going to come in and cause a world of hurt. MarinelorD only now getting ready to age up with the Dome of the Faith. And for the time being, these Can drop off some gold at the mining camp, and that's going to be that for now. We're actually housed currently, so we need to drop another house real quick in order to get our population cap up. We're going to suffer a little bit for that with villager count, sitting on 27 versus the 24 of Hera, but that's just the fishing ship advantage right there. He's going to have more on land in just a moment for Hera. And there's nothing that MarinelorD can do about this push. He doesn't have any military out. He's got 2 scouts on the map. Not going to be enough to really counter this. This scout's all healed up now. He's going to come and repair this, sure, but that scout could get picked. It's just barely in range of what the TC would be able to fire at, so it's a bit interesting. But either way, Hera now with, how many? 5 fishing boats on the water versus the 8 of MarinelorD. So we're not going to see too much crazy stuff going on just yet. Interesting early double lumber camp there on the extension. Hera going to spot the wall attempt from MarinelorD in order to try to protect his own fishing economy, and it is going to go up. The foundations are set, so Hera will not be able to raid early in the game or anything like that. And Hera now reaching fetal age about maybe 20 seconds earlier than his opponent. We're going to get some animation canceling here. This scout is looking a little low, so he's going to pull him back and say, hey, buddy, go rest up. Put your feet up. Another scout can try to distract him here. And you got the 3 that were on the back line before of MarinelorD's base are now coming up to help support their friends. MarinelorD is able to go back onto the gold right now, but he is opting not to. Instead, he's going to go heavier onto the wood economy. 258 wood in the bank right now, 16 bills. So he's going to have enough resources for a Dow at a moment here. Well, actually, no, he's not because he has no gold. Mind you, he doesn't need to build a Dow yet because he's not going to have to worry about any raiding coming out from these fishing ships here. So we're just going to see a big boom from both players probably in the meantime. Income per minute wise, Hera ahead by quite a lot of food actually, just considering the amount of villagers he still has under his TC. He's at 9 villagers on food under here, plus what's on the water, totaling 19. Whereas MarinelorD on the other hand, just 17 with whatever's on the water, and actually not very many under the TC themselves. A lot of scout wars going on right now. We should see some horsemen coming out relatively soon, or maybe some spears coming out from MarinelorD. We're going to do some counterplay there. Take a look at military-wise. 2 lost units for Hera currently. Those are just scouts. Nothing too crazy there. And 1 building did go down. Did we get the... What building did we lose here for MarinelorD? I don't know. Either way, not really a great indicator of what's going on here, so let's close that for now. We are getting a blacksmith before we get any military production. Well, that's not true. We're getting a stable and a blacksmith at the same time. So we're going to offer some upgrades for some horsemen likely. Maybe get ready to go to Castle Age for MarinelorD. It's really not looking too clear exactly what he's going for just yet. He's transitioning back heavily onto stone. So you know what? He could actually be looking to age up. He's very deep into the food economy right now. These scouts, it's a 5v2. There's not going to be much that he can do to defend this until another horseman comes out. And he is building one to help defend the gold. But is it going to be enough to keep the gold income coming? Or is he going to succumb to the pressure? Other side of the map, we still got Hera getting ready to go up with the Abbey of the Trinity, actually, so he's aging up already. Double stable production coming out. We don't have any horsemen coming out from it just yet, but these scouts over here are getting into a bit of a brawl. Villagers are getting harassed a little bit. Scouts are getting hurt on both sides. Horsemen now coming out from MarinelorD, and he's going to be able to get the pressure relieved just for now. And then Scout's going to come back. We're going to have some animation canceling here going on. MarinelorD looks like he was a little distracted there, not keeping an eye on his military. And now all of a sudden, Hera's able to win that fight despite the slight military advantage maybe for MarinelorD, considering the fact they do have the horsemen up. But they only built the 1. They don't have any more coming out just yet because they're behind in the resources. Income per minute wise, Hera's ahead in wood and almost in gold too. But while MarinelorD doesn't have... Well, MarinelorD's ahead in income per minute to look at current resources, and actually he is hanging on to quite a bit, isn't he? So you know what, he is probably going to put out some more hopefully, but he wants to age up first. That's the thing, right? The challenge is do you fight in feudal, or do you age up and put some towers down? I think a lot of pro players will tell you to age up, but Hera ahead a full, like, probably minute before MarinelorD's even able to get up to the next age. And now we're going to see some Lancers coming out, in early nights rather, and that's going to be pretty scary to deal with. Horsemen a little bit faster than the Scouts, so it is going to get some... Is it actually faster? Hang on. What are your stats here, my friend? 1.62 versus 1.88. So yeah, horsemen are faster after the last patch. Totally forgot about that. Gonna do some damage there, but we are getting the early night coming out. Double stable production. He's gonna get a pick on that Vil. He's gonna be able to get some harassment on the food, harassment on the... Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no-y. Oh no-y. Oh Joey. This is not looking good for MarinelorD right now. Hera in a great position. These knights can do some good raiding, forcing a lot of economic idle time from his opponent. This is a tricky pickle to be in. The scouts from Hera are still going to be on the map, still being annoying over yonder, taking care of that horseman finally, so there's still a lot of pressure. Another early night coming in. We should see another one coming in shortly. Keeping... Oh my god, he's keeping MarinelorD off of his landmark. He can't age up. He's able to kind of come in, push him off, and make him leave. He's going to have to either cancel his landmark to age up, or he's going to have to find an alternate solution here. like some more horsemen from double production, but he pulled all his villagers to get the age up going, so he's not able to even do that. He has 16 on food. Sure, it's all the villagers that are, or all the fishing ships rather, but there's no wood production coming out, so no horsemen can be made. And he's not in the next age, so he can't even build knights. He has enough resources for knights, but he doesn't have the production capabilities. MarinelorD should really consider canceling this and moving it somewhere else that's more defensible, but it's going to be a difficult decision either way, because Hera's going to be able to kind of steamroll him almost. Hera now ahead in every resource department for income per minute. This is looking like a quick game 5. What can MarinelorD even do to get back from this? He really has to... He has to put his villagers back on wood, honestly. Take the villagers off gold. You have enough. You're aging up already. Pull them off. You're not going to survive this push otherwise. Put them on the wood. Get enough resources to build more horsemen and defend yourself. That's the only thing I can think of right now. That or build a barracks and go into spears, but it's a little too late to build a barracks. You're so far behind, especially now you've been off wood for so long. Sure, you got 2 vills going on it now, but that's not enough. Royal Knights, or early Knights, are doing some work here. They're dropping for sure. And there's horsemen are doing some work as well, but those are going to drop as well. And this House of Learning is just not going to go up. There's nothing that MarinelorD can really do. Hera looking to take game 5 and become the winner of the ECG Championship Series, unless MarinelorD can make some magic happen right now. Some more charges coming in, villagers getting hurt, horsemen getting hurt. There's more horsemen coming across the map here. We're still only sitting on the, I think only just the 2 stable production, 3 stable. So we actually went up to a 3rd stable just to keep the pressure on. And I guess there is a 3rd stable now for MarinelorD, but he's not able to produce enough units. It's just not possible. He's gonna give the he has 20 vills in his TC. Only the fishing ships are his active economic units right now, and he's just running around in circles. He's just killing time at this point. There's no way. GG's. What a great game from these 2 players. Hera taking it, your winner of the ECG Championship Series 2022. $20,000 cash prizes available. It was a great game to watch, a great series to cast. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe down below, leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next cast. Cheers.